Nice.
First thing to ask you is just why you decided to put together the Power Station.
Good question. No, we've been friends for a long time, and we've been talking about doing some record. You know, we were just going to do a version of Get It On, Bang and Gong, you know, the T-Rex song, and we met Tony Thompson from Chic when he was drumming with David Bowie, and the whole thing just came together. And
it took 3 years, really.
Yeah.
Just for the logistics of everybody to be in the same place at the same time. And then once we were all together, it just snowballed really quickly. And we just kept doing it until the producer said, stop, we've got an album.
We'd probably still be recording if you hadn't said stop. You know, it was just really magical in the studio, considering we never ever played. It's like going back to the garage, you know, you were just playing with your friends, but at the same time we had all the technology, and we had, you know, the fact that we could play a bit better now.
We weren't looking to, we made it up as we went along, you know. The record made us, really. And then when we sort of stopped to listen to it, we were so excited by it, we thought we'd better come on MTV and shout about it.
Well, let's talk about the video then. What's going to be the first video?
Well, I think we finished that last night in London, and it's been flown out here tonight, and it's wacky.
Yes, it's, we didn't want to do, I mean, obviously I didn't want to do any of the kind of video that I'm normally associated with, any heavy concepts or anything, and no wacky locations, and so it's just basically fun, and it's done by a guy called Peter Heath, who's never really, I think it's done by one or two. He did a Missing Persons and a DeBarge video, but essentially he does commercials for Chevrolet.
Claro.
That's right. Yeah. That's the three he did, and it was a totally different approach, and it's very perverse as well.
And which track is it?
Well, we did one for Some Like It Hot, but we also done one for Get It On, and there's going to be one for a track called Communication as well.
And who knows the
man? And we'd actually quite like to make one for every track on the album.
And we just kept going, because it's all going so well, and things aren't supposed to go this well. So.
No. We got the album arrived.
Can the viewers see your little shoes?
They don't care about my little shoes nearly as much as they do.
I'm sure they do.
Well, I want to come back and talk about the more videos from the record and what's going on. I know a lot of stuff individually is also going on as well, but we are going to do some video right here. This one is from Power Station. We also know Duran Duran. And Robert, tell me what's going on with your solo record.
Well, when I walked into the studio and started work with John, I've been looking for a producer. Snap! Raoul! And there he was, as soon as I saw him. And within 5 minutes I knew that Bernard was the guy. So when John and Andy went off to Paris to do the new James Bond theme, I nipped off with Bernard and the drummer from the Power Station, Tony Thompson, down to where I live, and started work on my record. And that's halfway through now. And we've had a sort of deadline to work to. And it's been amazing, because much as making up the music, we've been trying to keep everything in control of this whole thing.
It's been great, because it's been the first thing that I've ever been involved in that, I mean, we'd done the artwork ourselves, we'd scripted out the videos, or as much as, you know, we had a lot more say, and everything has been kept in-house between what we wanted to do, and which has been really good. But I don't know about that. I don't know about that deadline. It seems to be the deadline was January the 20th. Actually, I think right now.
Tell me what's going on with everybody else in Duran Duran.
Nick, Simon, and Roger are doing something else. They're recording in Paris. So I don't know what that's going to be called. Duran Duran, I should think. I don't know, but I've heard that's going really well. But we've finished the next James Bond theme, A View to a Kill, which is great. You know, really excited about that. And I'm going to be doing that in New York on Saturday, actually. So I'm going to be finishing that off.
Well, if the Power Station the record does real well, are you guys going to tour?
Next.
Well, you know, we've been saying that.
This project seems to design us, really.
We
started off with, like you said, with one idea to do one song, and ever since then, we just haven't been able to do anything.
We just don't want to leave each other, do we?
No, that's too good.
Well, you heard here, maybe. The big maybe is for us to tour.